I am Tumime Joy as usual. My friends, are you there? Are you ready for another lesson of Literacy 1A? I hope you are. Good children are waiting for the next lesson, which is lesson 20. Okay, we are still on school needs. And last time we looked at how the school gets money. Okay, now, and I left you with an activity. I hope you did it very well. Let's look at it. Are you ready to mark yourself? Okay, but don't write answers now. You must have done it. Okay, good children do the work. They don't wait for the teacher's answers. Number 1 was, how does your school get money? Give 2 ways. What did you write? From banks as loans, did you write that? What about from school fees paid by parents? What about from projects? What about from friends? Friends give the school money. What about from government? Through UPE or through Universal Primary Education Fund? I wanted only 2, but I've given you many. So if you gave 2 of those, you are very correct. You are wonderful. You are nice. Okay, number 2, list down any 2 projects a school can start. Remember, start with the one we have at school: rabbit keeping, poultry keeping, cattle keeping, even the piggery. We can have pigs at school and sell them and get money. All right. From projects, those are the projects we looked at. Another number was, write UPE in full. Did you write it? U stands for universal, P for primary, E for education. So UPE in full is universal primary education. I know some of you said Uganda. This is not Uganda, this is universal. Then draw and name one way a school can get money. Draw. I draw a project. I just draw cattle. I draw rabbit keeping. I draw children dancing on stage. Yes, that is children. I said children stage concerts. So I draw children on stage dancing. Okay. All right, thank you. If you did this exercise very well, very good. If you passed it, all the numbers, thank you very much. Now, let's go to the lesson of today. The lesson of today is still needs. We looked at the ways the school gets money, okay? Now, today, when the school gets money, there are some problems the school faces, and we are going to look at them. So by the end of this lesson, I would like you to identify problems faced in meeting school needs. Secondly, I would like you to suggest solutions. How can the school solve those problems? Okay? Solutions to the problems. Now, pay attention. Session 1, we are looking at problems faced when meeting school needs. Problems, there are very many. Now, what problems do you think schools face in getting their needs? What problems? Do they have any problem? Yes, there are very many problems. Let's look at them. Do you think of one? Can you think of one? That one. Yes. You are right. Let's look at them. Problems faced when getting school needs. Getting can be getting, it can be meeting, it can be facing. When you find such a word, don't say, but the teacher told us meeting. Now we have seen getting. And maybe another one says facing. These mean the same thing. Okay? All right. There are many problems. There are very many. But I have brought few Problems faced when getting school needs. Problems faced when meeting school needs. Problems faced when, you can put there another word, look for it and put it there. 1, shortage of money. You may find that there isn't money, they have little money, okay? The money is not enough for the running of the school. So there is shortage of money. That is one problem. 2, some parents fail to pay school fees. Yes, that is a very big problem. When parents fail to pay school fees, that is a problem, and it is very common in schools. Some parents fail to pay school fees. Another one, some head teachers misuse money. Look at this word, misuse. Some head teachers get the money and use it badly in other things. So that is another problem. You can say some head teachers misuse money, or some head teachers use money badly. They buy things which are not necessary. They use it to their own ways. They're solving their own problems. So that is another problem. Some parents do not have jobs to get money from. Yes, like now in Corona, some parents now have lost jobs. Now when it comes to school, you find that they don't have jobs to get money from. And that is a problem to the school, okay? But I hope our parents have not got that problem. God has protected them, and they have their jobs, not so? Good. Thieves steal school property. Yes, there are some schools which don't have guards, they don't have the fence, and thieves come, they come and steal the school property. So that is another problem. Now another problem, fire outbreaks spoil things at school. Yeah, there might be fire. I normally see fire on TV burning schools. So that is another big problem. Okay? Yes, another one, shortage of classrooms, teachers, and furniture. Some schools don't have enough classrooms. They don't have enough teachers. They don't have furniture. Okay? So that is another problem. Another problem, some schools have too many children and they cannot meet all their needs. You find when the children are very many in a class, they cannot share the books, they cannot share the furniture, they sit squeezed, they cannot even share the latrines and toilets. You find them making lines on the toilet, yes? You find others doing that thing on themselves, but not ours here. For us, we have enough, okay? Okay, so some schools have too many children and they cannot meet all their needs. Another problem, some families are very big. Some families are very big and they cannot pay school fees for all their children. You see? You find when there are very many children in a family and they have to go to school, but the parents cannot meet all their needs. They cannot pay school fees for all of them. Then another one, school farms get spoiled by animals, storms, and too much sunshine. There are some schools which have farms, and you find when they are spoiled by animals, storms, and much sunshine. Okay? So those are some of the problems faced by schools when meeting school needs, and very many others. Now, how can these problems be solved? How can the school fight these problems? Yes? Wow, let's look at them. Schools should run projects, as I told you before. A school to solve this problem of shortage of money, they should run projects. You remember the projects? I hope so. Number 2, schools can get help from friends. In schools which have friends, they can help them. All parents should pay school fees in time. Okay? That's another way of fighting the problem. Another one, parents should practice family planning. We looked at that some families are very big. Yes? So our parents should practice family planning in order not to have very many children. School property should be protected and handled well. School property should be protected by who? By you, by me, by any person who is at school. Those who are writing on tables and desks, stop it. It is bad. Don't do it. Don't step on the desks. Don't step on the tables, on chairs. Okay? And should be protected and handled well. Then, broken chairs and desks should be repaired in time, as we do at our school. When a table breaks or a chair, immediately it is repaired and brought back to class. So even other schools should do that. All broken chairs and desks should be repaired in time. Okay? Okay, my good children. Now I have an activity for you, my children, my nice children who were paying attention. And I know you were. So the activity is here. 1. Identify any 2 problems a school faces in meeting its needs. I gave you 10, so I want only 2. Only 2 problems. 2. How can a school fight these problems? Give 2 ways. I've just said them. Only 2 ways. And I gave you more than 2. Okay? All right. Now, those are only 2 numbers. Only 2. Please do these numbers very well, in good handwriting, with love. And I will love you very much. Thank you very much. Keep safe.